Alrighty. I don't know if that's too loud. Might be, might not be. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so let's do nation reviews. First with Spain. Oh, he's got some debt. Is it all just merchant debt? It is all just merchant debt. Das ist fine. Yeah, he's doing alright. He's got the fucking merchant from there. Let's see the merchants. Just hasn't put that one in. Fine. Is he actually building that? Let's take a look. He is. Wow. Okay. Yeah, okay, let's look at this. Why would you choose Turco over free shooter? I am assuming it's because of the 2 defensive morale compared to the 3 offensive morale. And the 2 defensive shock. I think, honestly, you can't do it now because they'll just fucking fight you. But I think this is actually the better one because the defensive fucking damage, stacking up with your own defensive modifier in, you won't be dealing as much manpower thing, but you need to but you're not gonna be losing fights to losses. I think I haven't been watching the fights, but you're not gonna be losing fights to losses. You're gonna be losing fights to like to losing morale. So the defensive morale is more important in my opinion. There's only so many Prussian troops here that will take reduced damage that I think you don't really need that offensive damage for the manpower and shit of other ones, because I don't know. I just say the defensive morale pips are better in nearly every scenario of the entire game. Defensive pips in general, that is. How much do the cannons give at the moment? Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright. I don't think there's going to be much I can really say here, but you gotta pop that for 15% morale, but I guess he's saving it for after the Age of Reformation, and isn't for a war then. So he has a last hurrah of stronkness. I'm glad he hasn't done this mission yet. No. 100 Diplo power. Surprised he hasn't done that. Development cost. Oh, okay. He's just probably waiting for his next tick. He's going trade ideas. He's got trade ideas. Prussia's going trade ideas. There's a lot of people going trade ideas. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't really know what to say for him. Let's just look at the, manufactories. He's got 6. Looks like he's got monopoly on grapes. Yeah, okay. 60% nobility for the, where is it? For the 61% national manpower. The way you do this is you just get the influence of other things low, and when you take land, the influence of the nobility go up. Oh, and when you sell titles, they get more land. Yeah. Because they have... that should be how it is, right? Yeah, okay. And that's the effects it's giving, right? Not the actual what's modifying it. Yeah, because that's a lot of thingo. Alright. I'll talk to him and shit. He's probably gonna teach me more about his nation than I'd teach him. Again, free shooter. I think other ones are better, but I don't fucking know at this point. It's not just because of the mod. I honestly think the other one's better. He's got 2 explorers. What are these shitters doing? There's one here. One here. Double the Asian exploration. Ooh. I'm gonna turn this down just a slight tad, because it is blowing my ears off. Okay, so not enough rivals, even though he has max rivals. Okay, cool, good job, game. 88 income. I assume the majority of his income is just from treasure fleets and whatnot. Let's just sell that. Sell that real quick. There's another 600 fucking ducats. That's all built, that's all built. Okay. Where's this? I assume it's in here? Ah, down here. Okay, yeah, no, I'd probably start building up your vassals and shit with manufactories just to, you know, start getting that goods produced and get that goods produced, that value from the production times trade value, which, you know, etc, etc. Start pumping it down here into the Sevilla node, and then into Sevilla or Caribbean, wherever the fuck you're pumping it. To the Caribbean. These little shitters pumping so much extra cash in there. Have you still not made this a trade company? You have. You not made this a trade company? You have not. So they're still getting institutions. I assume that's this land here, which I would also assume is a trade company, but it is not. I guess he is starting to take that off. Okay, so what I would do for you, Mr. Good Sir, is make this and take this away from the trade company. Take this away from the trade company, maybe? Wait a second. Wait a second. If you lose the holy order, you lose the tax. I see, so you can't then make that into a trade company thinger. Alright. Okay, so yeah, what I'm saying is make these level 3 things to get the manpower and shit, including this one, because if... Let's just get cash real quick. If we make this a level 3, it now gives 10% dev cost, 33% manpower for all owned provinces in the area, plus 1 number of buildings for all owned provinces in the area. Very nice stuff. And then see these fucking ones here. Where's that building, motherfucker? I honestly forget which one it is. Is it the soldier households? Yeah, so if you build them in here, that is... What's the modifier? It's just 750. So that's 750 times by 133%. Basically, where is it? It's going to be 33% plus 148% of manpower efficiency. Then you check on the manpower one there, and it should be 170%, 173%. Which, if you go 170% of 750, like, okay, let's just nab up my calculator real quick. 750 times 1.75 plus 750. So that's 2k manpower from each of these provinces from one building. Just a building, not even like the other shit. Then you put the manpower buildings in these. So that's another 50% manpower. So that's... Okay, let's open up the calculator again. Holy shit. 750 times 1.75 plus 0.5 is 2.25. 2.25 equals plus 750. Yeah, it's just going to be like another 400. No. What? Yeah, so now it's 2,500 manpower from each of these provinces. And then you actually you then get your base 250 and multiply that, and then you put manpower dev into these provinces, including these provinces. Sure, they're all hills, but fuck you. Over here as well, this is another one that you can do. And I think that's all of them. So for you, that's going to be where your majority of your manpower comes from. Yeah, okay. There's not much I can really say because the majority of your shit is like expansion is in New World and in Asia, so you've already got your deals for Africa and shit going on. Tag. Let's go to the colonies. Okay, so Sierra playing 13 colonies. Pretty spicy, pretty jazzy. Whereas the armies of the 13 colonies. It's another 9k coming down, my god. Why are they improving relations with Russia? What is this treachery? Okay, so yeah. He's got about 30 something k? 20, yeah, 30k. Whew, look at that. Right on the nose. Change that cannon to the one with 2 defensive pips, because defensive pips are always better. Also, you get 2 fire pips here, which means with cannons they give half their pips to the front row. You can't have half of one because they don't do that. So half of 2, half of 2. It is much better. Nearly gonna take that tech. Wait till the next year because 5% that you don't have to spend. Oh my god. I'm gonna sweat my balls off in here, but that's fine. It is very loud outside. Okay, so I'd say this is more for me to like look at, I guess, but yeah, okay. There's need to build fucking thing. Is this all like tea or something? Tea and furs. Need to build like manufacturers all over this to increase the trade value of the fucking place, which then increases the money of his overlord. Woo! I'm really at a loss for words for most of this. Okay, what I would say is convert to Protestantism. To convert to Orthodoxy. Because yeah, it'll be much better for you, in my opinion. Because Orthodoxy is so much better in general. You won't have the plus 15 global settlers, but yeah, Orthodox. Also, what's your eco like? Get your overlord to fund your eco so that way you can get advisors, so that way you can dev land, that way he can make more money, you make more money, haha, good times. If you ever have like a really bad ruler that you want to get rid of immediately, you can ask your colonial overlord to do a... That's not the one, is it? CO3? What do you mean? C03. Where am I typing? C03, okay. C04, okay. The Georgians, I assume they'd have more force limit than that. They do. They're just only using 10k of it. Fair enough. This fucking song, dude. Yeah, so they probably need to get a advisor here because Diplo point, like, just mana points, that it's very nice, it's very good to have. They should ask their overlord to be investing in them because their overlord only has so many provinces. Like, Georgia only has so many provinces. I assume it's nearly fully built by now. Georgia. Meanwhile, this place, 1 workshop, 1 church, no manufactories, no army depots, no regimental camps, no barracks, I mean. No trade power. Literally nothing here. And I mean, he's only played 1 session and shit, and his overlord isn't the richest cunt in the world, so yeah. Yeah. Basically just, I don't know. What your play would be, I guess, is just help Georgia. I don't know. I don't know. Seeing as, from what I remember in the rules, you can't revolt or some shit, like, you literally, your entire existence is basically just going to help your overlord in wars, so, like, your army's gonna be in fucking Georgia instead of New Georgia. That's gonna be weird. Let's look at ideas, actually, that's what I can say. Quality, expansion quality. I guess you've just been coring a lot, so that's why you don't have up-to-date tech. Oh, you do not want a war there, my god. Dev cost. Sweetheart. Ooh. Right, is this shit? Anyway, ideas. Expansion quality, I'd go, eco next, into quantity. Yeah, I'd go, eco into quantity, or I'd go eco into offensive for the extra, like, discipline and shit. With the amount of people who are going naval, like Portugal, Calypso, GB, and then all the Asians, I don't think you have much of a chance if you started now to go. If you started going naval now, I don't think you've got much of a chance because you are so far behind as well. I think it's better just try and help your overlord at home because he also isn't the biggest Chad in the world. He's a Chad, but he's not the biggest Chad. Tag C05? 6? 7? New Spain. New Spain, all I'm going to say of this is it's a good place for, like, newer players, because Jamie will probably actually, like, teach him shit. Yeah. Yeah. And I assume this is going to fucking pop off in a, like, hot minute. Wow, I assume that shit's gonna pop off real fast. Oh, he's got his, port into the New World as well. Yeah, Panama. He can launch from there out into the New World, so that's gonna be a little annoying for the Asians. But what are you gonna do? Alright, yep, okay. Let's look at Georgia then, because this was meant to be like the colonial video, but all the colonial powers have literally like got nothing for me to say about them. Sell your titles, build your land. Spain, I think, has decided upon like not a colonial. Yeah, let me do a bit of a Diplo overview. Spain, I assume he's decided on more of a European focus, especially with the hate of the Europeans on him. I assume he's just gonna want to fight them and do like only minor Asian shit and minor colonial shit like he's shown. Portugal is just being passive in most cases. He's just colonizing. He's making explorations into Asia, so I'd assume he's probably going to go into there in a wee bit. He just needs to get a port in there. GB as well, I'll talk about myself in the third person. He's just focusing on trade power, trade income, Africa at the moment. He's also explored the majority of Asia as well. He just needs to get a trade port in there, needs to get a colony in there to actually start colonizing shit in general, to get trade power inside of Asia. Yeah. Tag. Yeah, okay, let's go to Georgia now. Yeah, okay, let's go to Georgia. I assume... Yeah, okay, he's got that province there. I know he's colonizing a province here, which I didn't condone, but oh well. What can I do? His estates hate him with a passion. Hasn't got a single manufactory. That's good, that's good, that's good. Oh, my nose. Wants me to die. Horrible fire. He's got a few production houses. I think most of these production houses was from his fucking AI. Like his, vassal, which is scary. What has he built? What has he built? He's built these 3 fucking forts here, which are goddamn worthless. Like, their zones of control, like, don't... If they take this, they can just walk past, like, boom boom here. They take that, they can't walk past here, but once they take this, they can walk past, so... I'd have one here, I'd have one here. You could honestly just have one on all the mountains, but like it's just why are there 3 forts here? I don't get it. Especially when whoever you're fighting won't have naval power, you can put that naval supremacy. You can put that mountain fort there and have the extra bonuses from it not being blockaded, which means it's even going to be even harder to siege. On top of your already 100 and like something percent defensiveness, 105% defensiveness. Then if you chuck a, as I've been told, if you chuck a fort defense advisor on, that's 123% 125% defensiveness. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. Like, how long will that take per siege? It doesn't say. Fuck. Okay. I don't know what you want to do. Georgia is such a weird position because it's above a state that's focusing overseas. So, that hasn't built itself up at all. So, yeah, I would take that. Who gives a shit about low crown land? I would just start investing in your own economy because you need your own economy. You only have like 2 and a bit. Just over 2 times your fucking colonial nation's economy, and he hasn't got a single building. Like, bruh. The trade node that you collect in has value. His doesn't. His does not. At all. 1.2 ducats. Okay. Let's look at France now. Because no, let's not look at France. Oh, no. I'm looking at the colonial European powers. I'll do the Asian ones on their own thingo. You know what? Fuck it. End of the video. Screw you up.